Hello, hello. Seeing a couple of people pop on here. So glad to see you on this Tuesday morning. Hello, Jen. Happy Tuesday, Jen. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Lauren. Thank everyone for joining me. Thank you for sharing my live, Jen. Jen, you're the bomb. I so appreciate you. You are on it. Like, so are you, Sarah. You too, are constantly liking and sharing my lives. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Y'all are just the bomb. Thank you, Tia. Thank y'all. I so appreciate your support. Good morning, Tiffany. So good to see everyone today. You know what? Where are my cards? Oh, there they are. I cleaned up my desk for once. See, that's why I don't clean up my desk, because then I can't find things. Thank you. I was trying to finish up that series I have, 100 Days to More Spiritual You. Did I survive the heat yesterday? Yesterday was good, but was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday I went to brunch with some friends of mine, and we sat outside. Mistake. I thought I was going to die. It was so hot. Yesterday I was pretty much inside the whole day. Yeah, the whole weekend was hot. It was. Yesterday I just worked a lot. I went from working to I did a group event here in the area, so it was hot as Hades. Yes, it was. Thank everyone for being here today. Thank you. I will not be here next Tuesday. I know I'm usually live every Tuesday. I'm having a little surgery, so no big deal, just a little laparoscopic surgery, but I won't be here. Thank you everyone for sharing and liking my live. I so appreciate you. All right, I think let's start with, I'm going up here. Y'all are so good to me. All right, let's start with Jen. It looks like Jen was the first one to share my live. Thank y'all for liking and sharing it. Let's see what we got, Jen. Jen's like, another card reader. Are you getting tired of card reads, Jen? You're usually the first one to like or share my live, so you usually are getting card reads. Oh. We got some strong energy going here, Jen. I can feel a shift. You definitely have a shift happening. Very good. All right. So the first card we have here is a Major Arcana card. It is the Emperor card. The Emperor card is all about power and being able to stand in your truth and speak your wisdom. I'm like, speak her wisdom about what? The next card I have is the Knight card. Again, both of these cards, even though the Emperor card brings more energy, they are both about confidence, power, standing in your truth, standing in your wisdom. The Wands, though, is more about keeping your motivation going. So this tells me that you are excited about something, you've had a new idea, something fun is happening, and this is about keeping your excitement going. Do realize your limitations, thank you, around this new project. Don't wear yourself out. Make sure, yes, you're keeping your motivation going, but you're taking care of yourself. You're taking time to rest. And then in the end, it's going to really change your thought processes. This is a Judgment card. A lot of times people think judgment is about passing judgment on someone. Rarely it's about that, because it's not our job to pass judgment on someone. It is more about changing your thoughts. And so the Wands is about energy, action, motivation, recognizing your limitations, and then it's really going to change your thought processes in a good way. So what kind of new project do you have going on, Jen? What are you so excited about? I'm interested to hear about this. What is this new project? Oh, I was like, I drew another card to tell me 6 of Pentacles. Looks like it's something to do with a job. Is that so? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I am so appreciating you. Buying a new house, it could absolutely be that. The Pentacles is about either a job or something that is, oh, she said, oh yes, she is trying to find a new job. Yeah, I was going to say, the Pentacles is usually about jobs. Sometimes it can be about material goods, which would include a house. Typically it's about jobs, and it also felt like it was. And she said, oh yes, trying to find a new job. Okay, so you have to think about the energy behind this, that card read related to your job. The first thing we got was the Emperor, which is about your strength and confidence and what you know you're good at. Then we had this Knight of Wands, which is about heading confidently in a new direction. So take your skill set that you know and start applying for jobs that fit that, but also are a little bit of a stretch. Does it make sense? Do recognize your limitations, like don't go crazy. Like if you are, a CNA, don't be applying for a neurosurgeon job. So don't have that much confidence. But recognize the limitations of what you can actually do, and you're going to surprise yourself. That's what that Judgment card is. You're going to change your thoughts about yourself. I feel you're getting this new job and you're going to be like, oh, you're going to be amazed at what you can actually do. So very positive read. Very positive read. I want to thank everyone who has joined my live. Thank you for sharing my live. I so appreciate you. You're welcome, Jen. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Sarah just shared my live. Let's do a card read for her. And we'll do a couple of card reads and then I'll roll into mediumship. I know that's what everyone's here for. I am not confused about what people want when they see me. Not confused at all. It happens no matter what circles I'm in. I can even be in a circle of absolute mediums who know me well, and it's so funny because I recognized it the other day. I was in a group of people who know me, and some of them were actual mediums, and someone said something. So when you get to know me, I'll be talking. If you see me kind of look to the side, it means I have information coming in. And so these people knew me well enough to know that. And so I'm sitting there and they were talking. I looked at them and then I realized everyone had stopped talking. And when I looked at them, they were all staring at me like, what's she getting? What's she getting? All right, Miss Sarah, let's see what we got here. All right. The first card we have here is the Three of Cups. This is about three forces coming together. This is about friends getting together, great relationships, having a good time with your friends or family. But you see these people are getting together. Cups is about relationships. What kind of relationships? The next thing I get is the King of Swords. It is a representation of a male energy in your life. You're getting together with friends or having a relationship with a male energy. I was like, okay, give me a little bit more about this male energy. I got another king, a king that is ambitious, he's motivated. So this person that I'm seeing you having fun with and getting together with is someone who is very confident in themselves. They're very motivated, energetic, and always on the go. The last card of the reading is a Moon card, which is a major arcana card. It brings in heavier energy than the minor ones, which we just read. And it's about listening to your intuition. Have you met someone new who you are just fascinated with, that has a lot of energy, very motivated, on the go? You feel like y'all are very connected. Make sure you're listening to your intuition about that situation and don't be gaslit. I'm not saying it's a bad guy. I'm just saying make sure you don't have your rose-colored glasses on and you're listening to your intuition. All right. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you for letting me give you some cards there. All right. Let's see here. Let's get to some spirits. You want to get to some spirits? Everyone's saying, of course we want to get to some spirits. And why do you think we're here? If you haven't done so yet, please click the follow button. I appreciate everyone's support. Thank you for the sharing and liking my live. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Katie. Thank you. All right, let's start with some spirit-led. I'm being all over the place today. Okay, I'd heard this name and then I just sat up and did I hear that right? Because it's just, I was about to say it's such a common name and he rolled his eyes at me. Okay, I heard the name Bob or Robert. Actually, I heard the name, when I said Bob, Robert, I heard RJ, maybe it was a Robert Jr. So those are the names I'm hearing around this person. This gentleman is showing me, he passed older, well, I say older. The closer I get to being older, the younger it is. But I heard he was in his 70s. I actually heard 72, but don't hold me to that. Give it some leeway. This gentleman is also showing me he had gotten really thin towards the end of his life. He'd always been pretty thin, but he got really thin towards the end of his life, and he's letting me know it was because of his illness. He's making me have a hard time breathing, so his illness related to him not being able to breathe well. He is showing me he was strong, though. Like, I'm hearing he lived past when they thought he would. So if they said he passed, he only has 3 or 6 months to live, he lived past that. So he is saying he's calling himself an old coot, that he was a strong old coot. And he was stubborn in his way he approached his passing and his illness, in that no one's going to tell me when I'm going to die. Yes, he took the medication. Yes, he went to the doctor. That's not where the stubbornness lied. The stubbornness lied in he is going to still do his things. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go see my friends. I'm going to sit on the front porch. I'm going to do the things I wanted to. Also, he is showing me eating everything he wants. He never really changed his diet. And I was like, dude, shouldn't you have maybe eaten a little better? And he was like, why the hell should I have eaten better? I was dying. I'm going to go out like a champ. So he still ate all those foods, what he could of it. But he is acknowledging that though he had that attitude, he still couldn't enjoy it the way he did before, just because he was getting so weak, his body wasn't processing it the way it was before. All right, does this gentleman sound familiar to anyone? If he sounds familiar, please put a yes in the comments, and we will get a message from him. I'm going to recap a little bit for those of you who are just joining. I'm going to recap. This is spirit-led. If he belongs to you, please put a yes in the comments. And I do want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. If you haven't done so yet, click the follow button. Looks like before I could even recap, Shell said yes. Oh, okay. Shell, I was going to ask you to go live, and it's not letting me. So ask me to go live. So go down. Look at your screen, Shell. Go down to the bottom. There is a double guests on there. There's 2 people. One's pink and one's blue. Click on that and invite me to go live, and I will accept. It's not allowing me to ask you. I'll give her a couple of seconds. If it doesn't come through, then I will just deliver the message. All right. Looks like Shell's not able to do that, so I will just roll through this message real quick. Okay, Shell. This gentleman is saying to start taking care of your health. And he is showing me overall. He is not so what I'm about to say is the same things you would do if you were going to lose weight, but he is not talking about your weight at all. He is just talking about, oh, you don't see at the bottom? Do you see it on yours at the bottom? Is there, where do you see it on your screen?
Or on the PC. So mine's
I keep forgetting. I downloaded that thing to go live on my laptop. I keep wanting to try that. Oh, thank you, Sierra. It's the pink and blue figures down by the keyboard. Yeah, I'm on an iPad, so mine's down in the bottom left. All right, Shell, I'm going to continue. If you find it, great. I'll let you come in and go live. Otherwise, I'm just going to walk through this message real quick. Because you certainly don't have to be able to go live to get the message. Just sometimes it's fun. But you don't have to. Okay, so Shell, what this gentleman is talking about is you taking care of your health. And he's not it's not about weight. It's about your health. And okay, that's why I was like, why are we talking so much about this? He's showing me a holistic approach. He is showing me you getting rest. He's showing me you watching the quality of food you take in. He's very much showing me, he's showing me some known carcinogens like red dyes and what else is he showing? Oh, like the inflammatory oils. He's showing that, and he's putting an X through it. He's also showing me for you to start meditating. I know meditating is, a bad word because people always say, I can't do it, I can't do it. It's called meditation practice for a reason. So it just takes practice. Do it a minute at a time, then 2 minutes at a time, and use a guided meditation. Put your earbuds in, either listen to megahertz music or do a guided meditation. He is also telling me, Shell, that you are extremely claircognizant, which is connected to your crown chakra. It's clear knowing, and you just know things, and he wants you to start rolling into that. So sometimes you will just know things, but because you can't prove it, you let people walk over you, like you let them talk over you, because you're like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I just know this. I just know these things. And then later, he is showing me, you will say, oh gosh, I knew that. Why didn't I stand up? Oh, I knew that. Why didn't I stand up? Very clear thought cognizant. So make sure you are trusting that. You're leaning into that clear knowing, and you are being able to stand in your truth with doing that. Now, I'm not surprised he mentioned meditating, because that is a huge way to make your claircognizance better, is to meditate. So make sure you are doing that. Thank you, Shell. I so appreciate you claiming this gentleman. He gave a lot of identifying information, a lot of evidence. So I want to make sure that I give him some kudos this morning. The first spirit kicked us off well, I have to say. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I very much appreciate you. Thank you. I so appreciate. If y'all haven't done so, please click that follow button. I'm about to ask Jackie to go live, but I do want to, so Jackie, be prepared. It's Jacqueline, and she has a person, like a gray heart, and let me make sure she can go live first. Yes, she has a gray heart, and then a person with some scissors. So she must do hair. But before I roll into that, I want to remind everyone, on Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, which is my website, I have a Divine Collective, which is a subscription program. If you use the word free, it's free until September. We get together, we meet a couple of times a month, we do a training, a learning on something, and then we do a group reading. The next time we meet is that the 22nd that we're meeting, Dee? Yeah, Monday. Monday we're meeting to do a group reading. There's meditations in there. People ask all kinds of spiritual questions in the chat. So that's been a lot of fun. We've learned to work with pendulums. We are learning cards. So check that out. Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. It's called the Divine Collective. FREE to not pay until September. All right, I just asked Jackie to go live. Let's see what she's up to today. See what Jackie's doing. Let's see if she can go live. If she doesn't accept, then we'll, I'm not seeing that. It said the request sent. I'm not seeing that she's accepting it. Wait a minute. Here she is. Here she comes. Can you see her coming on, Dee? Does it show on your screen?
Yeah, she just showed up.
I said the guest went offline. So I don't know, she must be having some connectivity problems or something. All right, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. Oh, there's sweet Nancy Mello just messaged me. Do y'all know her? She's an animal communicator. Very sweet. All right, Gidget just shared my live a lot. I'm going to ask Gidget if she wants to go live. Let's see if she can do this. Hopefully she's not having connectivity problems. I'm telling you, internet is great when it works. But when it gives you problems, it is frustrating. All right, Miss Gidget, are you going to be able to go live? Don't see her accepting. I guess I'll just keep rolling through all these people until someone wants to go live with me. Or I could just do another spirit lab like I was. All right, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. All right, let's see. Well, Jackie, why didn't you come on? Let's try Jackie again. She said she's still here. I sent you another invitation. Last time you popped on and then it said you were gone. So let's see. Let's see what happens with Miss Jackie again. Let's see if Jackie's going to be able to go live. I don't see her coming on. I don't know, Miss Jackie. What's going on? Thank you, thank you. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate you. Um, Katie or Caddy? Is it Katie Caddy? I don't know. I don't know. She wasn't here. Here, Miss Katie Caddy. I don't know. It's grammatically, it would be Caddy, but I've never heard someone called that, so I want to say Katie. So that's who I'm going to ask to go live now. Let's see. And then she can tell me how bad I butchered her name. Here she comes. I'm getting those spinning, spinning, spinning up. Oh, now there it looks like we have two people coming. All right, Miss Jackie, I'm going to put you on hold for just a second. I do see you finally popped up on my screen, but I'm going to put you on hold for just a second if you don't mind hanging out, and I'm going to read Caddy. Is it Katie or Caddy?
Katie.
Katie. Okay. I felt like it was not Caddy, even though that's the way it looks. All right, Miss Katie, what can I do for you today? You want cards? What are you looking for?
Yeah, a card, please. That'd be great.
Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, I just want everyone to listen to Katie's voice for a second. Is that not, do y'all not just feel so sweet whenever she starts talking? That says something about your energy, right? Are you always that sweet, Katie?
I don't know. I'd have to ask my husband about that.
I think he's probably the wrong person. Do not ask my husband. Is Christy always love and light? Lord have mercy. Don't ask him. That's not true. All right. Let's see what we're getting here. Oh, all right. I love this. Okay. All right. The first card I got, Miss Katie, was the Lovers card. The Lovers is about relationships. It's not always about actual lovers, but in this instance, I'm feeling that it is. And the next card I got was a Nine of Wands, which is, in this instance, it's about forgiveness. So I'm hearing that there is some forgiveness that has had to happen. I'm not saying that y'all are in a bad spot in your relationship. I am not saying that at all. But do you ever find yourself kind of going back to some things that your husband has done and it makes you crazy?
Yeah, I do. I always think about little things from the past when we first began dating and things like that.
Yeah. You know, I do something called soul plans, and it's based on the energetic vibration of your name. And so there is a number in this soul plan that's an 8-8, and it's someone that has problems letting go of the past. Just so you know, I have that same number. And I can remember something my husband did to annoy me 20 years ago. And so that's something I really have to work on. And so that's what this is. This is calling. This is what this story is telling me, that your husband is a completely different person than he used to be. And sometimes it's hard to acknowledge that on someone. The next card I have is the Eight of Cups, which is, again, the Cups is about relationships. The Eight is about challenges. It's about recognizing the limitations. So this is just recognizing that we all have limitations within relationships and accepting those. And I'm hearing, Katie, that sometimes you expect too much out of yourself. You expect perfection out of yourself and you judge yourself a lot. Does that resonate with you?
100%.
Yeah. So that's what this is about, making sure that, because it kind of makes you cranky when you judge yourself.
Absolutely.
Or it does for me.
It does me too.
So the last card is the Star card. This is about, this is a major arcana card, brings a lot of energy in. The Star card is about really sitting with your intuition, dropping down into your body and being mindful, being in the moment. If you really start practicing more mindfulness, which is basically, if you follow, I do a mindfulness calendar, but I'm also doing 100 Days to a More Spiritual You. And if you do some of those practices, you will be amazed at how much more intuitive you become when you start being present in the moment instead of living in the past. All right. Thank you, Miss Katie.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. What a sweet person. All right. Hi, Miss Jackie.
Hi.
We were trying to wait. We were struggling to get you on today.
I know my phone's broken slightly, so it wasn't accepting the invitation at first.
Do you live in the States or do you live in UK?
I'm from Scotland.
Are you in the States or do you still live in Scotland?
I still live in Scotland.
Okay. What time is it there?
It's 4:30.
Oh, in the afternoon? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, 4:15 in the afternoon. It is 10:38 here in the morning here in in the central part of the United States. All right, Miss Jackie, are you here? Do you want cards? Do you want a relative? Do you want psychic? What are you looking for today?
A relative.
You want your dad?
Yes.
All right. So does anyone want to know how I knew she wanted her dad? We have a dad energy. The second Jackie stepped on my screen and or she popped on my screen and she started talking, her dad stepped up. Or a dad energy stepped up, I should say. This dad energy, Jackie, is letting me know that you were a daddy's little girl. He's showing me this little girl just following him around. You wanted to be like him. He is showing me just always looking at him through rose-colored glasses and how beautiful that was to have someone who loved him like you loved him. Does that resonate with you?
Yes.
Yes. Now, how I know that, so it's kind of funny sometimes you hear how I get information. One of my daughters always wanted to be just like her dad. And so, daughter, she was a girl. And so I saw her outside one day running around with her shirt off. And she was older. She was like 5 or 6. I was like, what are you doing? Put your shirt back on. And I was really getting on her for that. And she's like, I'm trying to be like daddy. Her dad was outside mowing without a shirt on. And so your dad is saying you would do those same kind. You had it didn't even occur to you that you were a girl. You wanted to be like your dad. You wanted to do those same kinds of things. Now your dad is showing me a motorcycle or a motorbike. Was it his motorcycle or did someone else in the family own one?
He had one when I was really young.
Okay, very good. So spirits show me things to not only bring back memories, because instantly that popped you back to when you were young and his motorbike, and also more proof of who they are. Now he's done a really good job of proving who he is, talking about how you were really following in his footsteps. But he's now talking about you have faced a lot of turbulence, and he is showing me in the last 2 years, which I'm surprised. We have experienced a lot of turbulence here in the United States, and it's only getting more turbulent. But he is saying, your dad's laughing at me, and he's saying, oh, it's different in Scotland. Like ours has been political. Yours has been personal. You've had a lot of things going on. He's showing me relationships ending that you didn't realize were going to end, and just trying to walk through that path. He's also showing me, he's making me want to touch my hair, and he keeps saying, nice hair, nice hair. Did you just change your hair?
Yes, a few weeks ago.
Okay, very good. I was like, why are we talking about Jackie's hair? He's like, it looks nice. And when they say that, it's a sign. It's usually you have changed it. It's also a sign they are around you. Jackie, he also wants you to know that he has come to you in your dreams. Do you remember that dream?
Yes.
Yes. So confirmation that it was him and you weren't just making it up. Also, whenever I went back to him, he's like, finish that. Okay, Dad, I'm going to finish it. When you have very vivid dreams that you can remember, it's a sign of clairvoyance, which is connected to your third eye, clear vision. So make sure you are honoring and recognizing when you have just random pictures or drop it into your head. Those are going to be from your dad. But I will say for Jackie and anyone listening that spirits will never tell you to hurt yourself or someone else. They are only love and light and kindness.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Miss Jackie.
Thank you.
That was fun. And I love her accent. I read someone on here one time. I can't remember her name. She follows me a lot and I adore her. But let me tell you, when she comes on, she's from Scotland. I have a tough time. My moderator, I'm always like, what? What'd she say? What'd she say? I am not good at those accents like that, especially when they're talking fast. We went to Ireland a couple of years ago. Yes, it's English with the Irish accent. I was like, slow down. What? I was like, slow down. I can't understand you. All right. I want to thank everyone. I know, Gabby, don't you just love accents? Oh, yes, it's me. Someone on here said, yes, it's me. The person I was saying that sometimes I have a hard time understanding. She has the most beautiful accent. I could just sit. I don't even need to read her. I could just sit and say, talk to me. All right. Let's see. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I so appreciate it. I couldn't do it without y'all. I appreciate y'all. It helps me in the algorithms when you like and share my live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't done so yet, please follow me. All right, just scrolling up here. Let's see. Who am I feeling? Okay, just Katie, just had Katie go live. Thank you for sharing my live. I so appreciate it. Okay, let me go up here to. I just saw someone that had shared my live. I was going to ask them to go live, and now, yep, from Scotland. That's my friend from Scotland. Love her voice. All right, thank you for the shares. I so appreciate you. I was trying to go up. Okay, oh. I don't even know who I just hit. I just hit someone. We're going live with someone.
Hello.
Hi, Isabel.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where are you located?
I'm from California.
All right. That is the oddest thing, Isabel. I just have to tell you, I've never had that happen, but I just rolled with it. It must have been spirit. I was just scrolling through my screen, and then all of a sudden,
That's so cool.
I'm being requested to go live. That has never happened before. So I just know that. Okay, I was going to ask you, do you want cards or whatever, but that was definitely spirit. So what are you here
Yes.
for, though? You want to
Um, my grandma or my aunt that just passed
Okay.
away.
So now your grandmother, when you say your grandmother, is this your mom's mom?
Um, the one I want to connect with, no, it's my dad's.
Okay. Because the person that was stepping up had very strong mom energy, and that's usually a mom's mom. Let me describe her and we'll see. We'll get to the
Okay.
bottom of this. This lady is showing me. First thing I'm seeing is or hearing is that she was very faithful. She had a strong, she's not showing me being a Bible fanatic. What she is showing me is having a strong love and faith in the afterlife and in Jesus. But
Okay.
when I said Jesus, I also heard Lord and Savior. So hold that.
Okay.
She's showing me that just I need to laugh. Like she was so funny. She didn't take life too seriously. She was pretty much was not going to whine. You play that cards that you're dealt. It's okay. She's reminding me of a TikTok I did the other day where I said, it's okay to feel the feels, just don't pitch a tent there. That's what she is saying.
Okay.
This lady is also showing me she was right. She shows me writing. I'm not quite sure what she's writing. I feel like she's at a kitchen table and she is making notes. She was a list maker. That's what she's writing. So she
Okay.
was someone who was always making lists to make sure that she got things taken care of. She also is showing me she was very good about keeping track on budget, like to the penny, keeping track of her money. I should be better about that. Do you know which grandmother we're talking about yet?
I it sounds like my mom's sister, which was like a mother figure to my mom.
Okay, very good. So this would be your aunt then.
Yes, and that's the one that just recently passed away.
Okay, very good. And so that makes sense of why I'm getting a mom energy off of her.
Okay.
She's taken full responsibility for what happened. I used to get very annoyed when weird things happened like this, or appointments would open up on my calendar that I was not expecting. And then I just started having to roll with it and realize it's always spirit
Yes.
doing something. And she's taking full responsibility for that. And she is saying that you are not an orphan. She's making that clear, but you feel like an orphan. Like the people who you were really connected to and really played a huge part in your life and offered a lot of stability have now transitioned.
Mhm.
And you're feeling a little bit disconnected. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
She is saying, and she wants you to know, she's saying, baby, we have transitioned, but we are still around you. Matter of fact, we're more up in your business than we ever were. She's also showing me that she has made a light flicker in your house.
It does. My room, I just put in light bulbs and it goes like if it goes dim, but it kind of goes not off and on, but it kind of makes that flickering.
Yeah. She's taking responsibility for that. I don't let spirit step up and say, tell them I'm around. That's way too general. They have to prove it. And so she did a really good job, not only of saying how you were feeling, but also by showing the light flickering. Do you
Okay.
have a little dog? Who has a little dog?
I have well my son has a small dog.
Okay, but it lives in your house?
Yes.
Okay, very good. That was why I was feeling kind of I could see this dog in your house, but I wasn't making that huge connection to you. And so that's when I was like, oh, you have a little, oh no, whose little dog is this? Because I wasn't feeling that connection to them. She's very much talking about how she is around your son a lot. And she is saying, good job, Mom. You've done a good job, Mom. So I'm not sure if something has happened or you're just one of those moms like I was who is constantly second guessing yourself.
Yes.
But she is saying that you're doing a good job. You're a single mom?
Yes.
Yes. And that worries you, which rightly so. I'm glad it does because that means you're a conscientious parent.
Oh, yeah. I
And
do worry a lot.
yeah, and she's saying, no, you're doing a good job. You are absolutely teaching him to survive in this world. I think it's weird that she put it that way, but that's the way she
Yeah,
put it.
that's weird that you say that, survive, because I felt like I had to survive when I was young and do everything myself. So I try to teach my kids how to be, independent and be, I try to teach them how to be a man, since their dad is not around. So that's funny. So that's how I see it, survive.
Yes. And so it's not an accident. I know when I say weird things like that, it is more of a channeling from spirit and it's more of hitting home and proving that they're
Hmm.
around you and they know how you feel. One last thing, she is showing that what you do so well is not only are you showing your son to be a man, you're showing him empathy, which is all what a lot of people are missing nowadays. I'm not
Yeah.
saying sympathy, I'm saying empathy. You do a really good job of showing him that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
I
Isabel.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Bye bye.
All right. So that was weird. I was scrolling through about to ask someone to go live, and then all of a sudden, someone's popping on my screen. I'll just love it when spirit does that. All right, let's do some psychic. Now, the difference between psychic, where's my chart? Here's my chart. Okay, so now when you do a psychic reading or you have a mediumship reading, it's not a way to communicate with spirit. It's a radio channel that you're on. So this is my nifty chart. You probably have seen it before. You'll see it a lot if you continue following me. Okay. I was just right here. This is where I was reading. You see where it says departed loved ones? That is a level of energy. It's not a way I communicate with spirit. It's not how I get information. It's a dial on the radio. It's a station I was tuned into. Now we are about to go down a level and we're going to tune into this level, which is psychic. So just so y'all are clear, it's psychic, departed loved ones. Then we have nature, spirit guides, elementals, if you believe in that. Then we have ascended masters, guardian angels, archangels, and God, the divine, whatever your word for that energy is. Okay, so I was reading here, departed loved ones. We're going to go down to psychic. So we're going to tune our radio to psychic. You're going to read the energy of a situation, and you do that through your clairs. Clear knowing, clear vision, clear hearing, clear feeling. All right, those are the main ones. There are more, but those are typically the main ones that people focus on. I do want to mention before we roll into this, if you're looking for some support on your spiritual journey, please join us on the Divine Collective. Christy Godwin Psychic Medium is called the Divine Collective, and we do 2 meetings a month. One is a teaching one. The first one in August is about the Dark Night of the Soul. We do one that is group reading like this. That is on Monday, so you still have time to register and attend the group reading on Monday evening. There are journal prompts that we go through. We learn to work with pendulum. We're currently learning some cards. And people are asking questions and just talking about their experiences along this spiritual path. Sometimes it's hard to talk to people that haven't experienced it because you feel kind of ostracized or left out. All right, so let's put some questions in the chat and y'all help me out. Thank y'all for sharing my live. I so appreciate you. The name is the Divine Collective. So you go to my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. The link is also in my bio.
Put the link in the chat.
My sweet moderator just put the link in the chat. And then it's called the Divine Collective. Okay, Janine wants to know, when will my daughter-in-law's visa get approved for her to come to the USA? Okay, so now this one is kind of a tough one I want y'all to know because there is no she didn't give you any guidelines of, is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next year? What is it going to be? So how you answer these questions is you make it up. Okay, so first I asked myself, is her daughter's visa going to get approved in the next 6 months? Yes or no? In the next 9 months. And I just start putting numbers in my head until I hit one. Okay, so Janine is asking, when will her daughter's visa be approved to come back to the US? Spring of next year. Jen is saying it won't be approved. Sissy is saying late December. I was getting about 9 months. So when is that? July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Also getting spring of next year. So a couple of us got spring of next year. Sissy is saying late December. You know, I'm seeing an uptick in the work required on that visa around the end of the year. Like, I don't know if the paper, I've never had to do a visa. I've worked with one, but I'm here seeing something. They're showing me someone going through paperwork, and I feel like something is missing, and you have to circle back. And I do see that happening towards the end of the year. Okay, so Bubba, we're just going to say Bubba. Bubba wants to know, will my upcoming trip go well with the crew? This is a funny one. There's lots of energy here. Let's see if people can break it down. Bubba wants to know, will my upcoming trip go well with the crew? Sissy is saying, I don't think so. Sarah, this is the weird energy. This is absolutely it. Sarah is saying slightly, mostly good. Sissy is saying, I don't think so. So what I was seeing is that it's going to go well with most people. There's one person who is absolutely not a get-along person, and they are just constantly being annoying, just wanting things their way, complaining about things. And so they're the main problem, but they do get one other person riled up a little bit. Not badly, but so that's when I say, oh, there's weird energy here. Let's see if people can get it. And y'all did. Good job. Y'all absolutely got it. All right. Thank you for that question, Bubba. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I appreciate you. Okay. Sissy wants to know, will the talk with my sister M go well? What are y'all getting with that? Okay, will the talk go well according to Sissy? Will the talk with Sister M go well? What are y'all getting? Will the talk go well? Sarah is saying yes. Jen is saying yes. I've been forgetting to ask you, Dee. What are you getting?
Only if she stays cool-headed.
You hear that, Miss Sissy? Only if you stay cool-headed. And so that must be it, because I was getting that was not going to go well. All right. Keep cool. And I've heard keep cool and stick to the facts. Stick to the facts. It reminds me, I was recently had to do something that was a lot. And I think I was kind of pushing people's buttons, not knowing it, because normally this is me. Who you see on the screen is me. I'm very nice, talkative, entertaining. This is the normal me. Unless I'm on a deadline and have a project, right? If there's work to be done, I'm goal. Like, let's go. I don't play. Let's get this goal done. We can play later. And so, there was some pot stirring going on because I wasn't my normal self. I was like, let's get this done. I don't care if y'all go play, but I can't be bothered. I'm not going to be chit-chatting. I'm not going to be talking about things. I'm not going to be trash-talking people. I am not here for any of that. And as a result, you could tell people were telling me what other people were saying, just trying to stir the pot. And, for a split second, I almost got caught up in it. And then I took a step back. It's like, no, I just have to know that I'm doing the right thing. So I'm telling you the story because there is a moral behind it. You just have to know you're doing the right thing. And people can throw stuff at you. They can say, oh, but you did this 10 years ago, but you did this. I'm a different person now. And I'm sorry you can't see that, but I really am a different person. So stick to the facts. And it's also helpful when you're in a tough situation like that, if you can do it quickly. Take a deep breath and push love, like drop into your heart chakra and push out from your heart chakra. All right. Who was this that wanted to know? I am business sometimes too much. I was in a meeting the other day with a bunch of people on a website project that we're kicking off. And one of the people in there messaged me afterwards saying, were you okay? Were you okay? I was like, yeah, I was good. But there was decisions to be made. All right, Brutus wants to know, will my chemotherapy be successful? Brutus is asking, will his chemotherapy be successful? What are y'all getting? What are you getting, D?
Yes.
Me too. I haven't seen anyone else answer, but me and D are getting yes. So we're gonna, oh, now Sarah chimed in. I was like, we're gonna go with mine and D's answer. Oh, it looks like everyone is saying yes now. Okay, so we'll include them. Congratulations, Brutus. It's going to be a long haul, but it's going to be, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Thank you, Sissy. Yes, please do keep us posted. Okay, Gabby wants to know, will my husband and I move to Colorado after graduate school? One thing, Gabby, congratulations. Up, D just fell. I had her up. Had her propped up and D fell. Why are you falling on me, D? Where's my other? We'll put you on a stand. There we go.
Mom.
Now you're on a stand. You're all professional looking. Here, let me show D what she looks like now. See, I put you on a stand, D.
Thanks.
All right. Is Gabby and her husband moving to Colorado after graduate school? What are y'all getting? What are you getting, D?
No.
I'm also getting a no. Doesn't look like. Where's all my helpers today? D and I are both getting no, though, that y'all are not. Oh, but the people in the chat are saying yes. But D and I got a no. So it's almost 50-50 too. Okay, Jen wants to, I got a no as well. Okay, someone else got a no. It is still, someone else is saying yes. It's almost 50-50. So let's delve into this a little bit. So I'm getting no. D got no. It's about 50-50. Yes, no. Is there a scenario in which yes plays out? Okay. I am seeing y'all moving, but not to Colorado. So that could be it if people are not, if they didn't follow the energy all the way through and they're like, so I went to Colorado. Could I see y'all in Colorado? No, I could not. But whenever I was asking why some people were getting yes, I went back to y'all packing up. I was like, oh, they are moving. I do see y'all moving. So maybe people caught, oh, you're moving and assumed you were going to Colorado. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see. There was Jen. Am I getting the new position at my job? What are y'all getting? Jen wants to know, am I getting the new position at my job?
Yes.
What are y'all getting? No, not this position, not this one. Some people are getting yes. D got a yes. I also got a no. But is there another position she's going to get? I feel like there's a different position that you're going to get. So that would make sense.
I'm getting stacks of paper.
You're getting what? Stacks of paper? Is that stacks of paper money?
No. Work.
Work. Okay. So maybe she's getting a new job, like a different one. It's not the position she wanted. So I don't feel like you're getting the position that you are going for, but you're getting a different position. Very good. Y'all are getting good at this. if y'all want to, that's what our intuition prompts, our journal prompts have been about on the Divine Collective, is our intuition. So if you want some company, you want some support along the spiritual journey, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, the Divine Collective, there's still time to register for the Divine Collective and join our group reading, which is going to be Monday evening. All right, I want to thank everyone who has joined me. It's time for me to actually head to work, which is actually right where I'm sitting, but I have to change devices and do some one-on-one readings. Oh, real quick, I do want to remind everyone, I did just open up a couple of readings for this weekend. On Saturday morning. I don't do those often, and weekend appointments are typically opened up at the last minute because I don't know what my weekends are going to look like. Saturday, I did open a couple of readings, so if anyone's interested in getting in pretty quickly on the weekend, this coming Saturday is your day. All right, y'all have a good evening or a good afternoon. Bye.